Today, we're diving into the story of an athlete who didn't just play the game, she completely rewrote the rules. We're talking, of course, about the incredible Muneeba Ali. So what does it take to make history? Is it just pure talent? Or maybe being in the right place at the right time? Or is it something more? Like just refusing to give up no matter what? Well, we're going to look at that very question through the story of one absolutely amazing career. It really all boils down to just one number, 102. That's it. And, on its own, it's just a number, right? But in the world of cricket, for one player, this number, it means absolutely everything. Yep, 102 runs. That's the score that blasted Muneeba Ali's name right into the history books. We're talking about the first Pakistani woman ever to hit a century in a T20 international. Just think about that. It's a massive, monumental achievement. Okay, so let's really dig into that performance. What made this century so incredibly special? Let's break it down. All right, so picture this. The stage is the 2023 ICC Women's T20 World Cup. Big, right? The opponent is Ireland. And on February 15th, Muneeba Ali just comes out and delivers an absolute masterclass. She smashes 102 runs off only 68 balls. And this wasn't just some lucky high score, This was a powerful, totally dominant performance on the biggest stage there is in women's cricket. And to really put this into perspective, get this. She's not just the first and only player from Pakistan to do this in a T20 World Cup. She is one of only 6 women in the entire history of the tournament to ever hit a century. That just tells you how incredibly rare and elite that performance really was. We're talking about a very, very small club. But look, a moment like that doesn't just happen out of nowhere, right? It's not magic. To really get why this was so huge, you have to understand the journey that led her there. So let's go back. Let's rewind and see how this incredible cricketer was made. Her story kicks off in Karachi, a city that's basically a factory for amazing cricketing talent. She was born back in 1997, and pretty much from a young age, she had a passion for the sport. And you have to remember, this is a place where cricket isn't just a game, it's a way of life. She was honing her skills right in the heart of it all. And long before she ever put on that green jersey for Pakistan, she was putting in the hours, the years of hard work on the domestic circuit. Just look at this list of teams she played for. This really shows you the sheer dedication, the persistence it took. This was the grind. This was her paying her dues, building the foundation for everything that was going to come later. So, okay, let's see how all that hard work, that domestic grind, paid off. How did she go from being a hopeful young player to one of Pakistan's most consistent, most dependable stars on the world stage? So her international career officially kicks off in 2016. And pretty quickly, she becomes a regular, a real fixture for the Pakistan team. You can see it here. Multiple T20 World Cups, the Women's World Cup, the Commonwealth Games, all the big ones. This wasn't some flash in the pan, This was sustained excellence, year after year. And her value to the team wasn't just about those headline-grabbing scores. She's a skilled left-handed batter, which is always a great asset, and she's a super reliable wicketkeeper. So she brings this dual threat that just made her essential to the team. You could always count on her. Consistency was her middle name. But Muneeba Ali's story, her impact, it's so much bigger than just runs and stats. Her career really represents something more. It's a symbol of progress, of how far women's cricket has come in Pakistan. And people have definitely been taking notice. Back in 2020, she was shortlisted for the PCB's Women's Cricketer of the Year award. And when you get that kind of official recognition, it just shows you how respected she is, not just by fans, but by the people running the sport. Which is why a phrase like this sums it up so perfectly: a symbol of progress, talent, and determination. That's not just a nice quote, it's the truth. She's more than just a fantastic athlete. She literally embodies the growth and the future of women's cricket in her country. And maybe, just maybe, this is her biggest legacy of all. Think about it. For so many young girls in Pakistan, where opportunities in sports are still growing, Muneeba Ali she's living proof. She's the proof that if you have that dedication, if you have that fire, you can break down barriers, you can smash expectations, and you can absolutely 100% make history. That record-breaking century didn't just win a match, it set a whole new standard for what's possible. And that really leaves us with just one big question to think about. Whose dreams will her journey inspire next?